walks away. That looked like it should have stunned him, but the spear, I guess, just barely didn't have the range to push him against that tree there. But somehow he's alive. I thought for sure Toby would go down. He is going to have to crawl to base, though, and then TP top. So this is already damaging to his laning stage. Broodmother is going to miss out a bit of the start to the top lane.
They're also seeing that they do a little bit of a lane swap here. Collapse is going to be in the top lane, and they've sent Yatoro and Maposhka into the bottom. Face off with Pure and Kataomi.
I don't think that lane is fantastic though for Team Spirit. Maybe they can win it if they play together like this, harassing the Sven. But Naga against Faceless Void I think does pretty well. Not easy to be a melee core against the Riptide when it starts spamming out.
So what is the idea then? Because as we said earlier, you're not going to see a lot of spiders in lanes. You're not going to, yes, Collapse is going to be good at spiders eventually, but that's not something that you have to really be considering early on. So why did they go for the swap, do you think? I think
he just doesn't want to lane into Jakiro and the Brood. They're chasing Jakiro a little bit here. You see Mars and Marcy, tag team. I think he just doesn't want to lane against the attack speed slow of Dual Breath and the Broodmother on top of that. It would be a pretty painful lane for Faceless Void. But this lane is not much better, to be honest.
Interesting. Maybe they thought that they could harass a little bit more using Maposhka. Perhaps that's the idea. But
yeah, he's getting farm. I mean, it's not going to be terrible straight away. I just don't think it's necessarily a favorable lane they swapped into. Both lanes would have been difficult. And top lane, we see a fantastic lead, honestly, on Collapse already. That's CSing. He's at 9 and 6.
I feel like this lane is just so strong. Any lane that has a Marcy, I feel, is just very, very strong. You have to be careful of your positioning, because if you're just even the littlest bit out of position, although they are dishing it right back at Mira, there's that potential there.
Yeah.
Put that dispose over to Fishman.
A lot of the advantage as well comes down to Broodmother not being there at the start of the lane, right? She had to go base and TP out, so she wasn't there for the first creep wave. So naturally the Mars got a bit of free CSing there, as it was 1v2.
Casual Stormhammer being thrown over onto Yatoro, but again, he's just going to time walk it off. Problem.
It's pretty nice what they're doing. They're immediately killing off the illusions. They steal one with Maposhka, and then they focus down the other illusions, and then the damage of Naga is gone. And that's most of the damage they have in the lane here is the Riptide from multiple hits.
That's a pretty nice call there. A couple of these couriers coming over from Maposhka, hoping that maybe he can get a snipe on it. Does get hit by Kataomi. Does have a couple more mangoes, magic stick charges, and a clarity, so he knows what his life looks like. But Pure now need a little bit of assistance because they don't have the Stormhammer up for another couple seconds, so a lot of harassment being placed on this Naga.
Yeah, Maposhka is having a great time. Being Enchantress against double melee, she is certainly enjoying her time. And again, gonna try to just focus down the illusions. Look at both of them. Just focusing the illusions immediately. And then the damage is not going to continue.
All things fall.
Kataomi, whew. Although it does have 6 stick charges. In the top lane, they are going for a little bit of a dive here. Putting pressure over on Mira, but again, it just continues to be harassed. No one feels bad if you're Nagas. Let's get stomped over here. A little bit of that slow. Void, the Sunstrike coming in hot. And that's our first blood going over to Toronto-Tokyo.
Going to throw in the Naga. He's just losing so much HP.
And that is the issue when you do that. But Stormstormer, oh, he gets tossed right back here by Mira with the dispose. So to grab the Invis rune and secure the kill. Lane though, Kataomi will soak some of this experience.
The start for all the cores on Team Spirit is just simply better, and they're trying to make a move mid.
Here, of course, with the double damage, spots out Fishman. Get the dispose. Kataomi, though, jumping in. They might be able to turn this around. Yeah, they'll be able to get the kill on Mira. They will end up losing Fishman. You duke it out here in the middle lane. They'll put the pressure
They are sort of ignoring a bit ahead in the sand now about Broodmother, so their emphasis is not on shutting down her.
Follow up with Sunstrike. Mira taking so much damage from this Flesh Strike. We'll toss back over onto Kataomi, and they will be able to get the kill.
from Spirit. Of course, when you run Invoker and Faceless Void, I think it's pretty normal to do the double Nidus.
Top lane, they do have the arena now. Not gonna be able to quite land that spear though, as Toby just crawl away. We'll walk into TORONTOTOKYO, and they do have Vision Mirror. Jump forward, and Toby is looking like he is very squashed.
Yeah, he did share all the Sunstruck damage with Spiderlings, but it doesn't really help as he just can. So try to create stacks whenever you can. They have stacked up the Ancients at least. Lesher can farm Ancients. It's not, you know, super fast like some other heroes.
And the jump over onto Pure, follow up with the Sunstrike. There's just too much damage. That Naga Siren evaporates. Busted.
Yeah, she will probably get some post-TI nerfs, I suspect, but we get to enjoy her in her finest form here.
TORONTOTOKYO and Mira standing nearby. Throw down a meteor. Collapses. Nice blink forward. Gets two into the arena. The hop down. They should be able to finish off Toby here too. But Mira is going to tick down. Plus those spiders chomping all over. Oh, but the little seeds. The seeds of serenity. And the sidekick being able to stay alive a bit more. There's another spear over onto Fishman. He has been left behind. He's hoping he can get denied, but no,
You can mitigate some of that. The spiders can stay alive. Oh, the travel in top.
Will be able to find themselves three heroes. The immediate jump over on the Stormer. He's obliterated. An ice pop comes out from Fishman. Just let them down a little bit. Collapse. I don't know if they're going to be Radiance. I haven't seen the first item Radiant though very often. But oh gosh. Okay. All right. There's the opening. They find Stormer. Follow up with the Cataclysm, and he is just gonna blow up. As now Mira on the run. Would love to get their hands over onto Kataomi, but it's a little bit too fast. Look at how fast TORONTOTOKYO immediately TP'd to the bottom lane. All this happened. They got the pick off, and he headed bottom to try to push things out, and he finds himself Pure. Does Pure find him is the question, as they'll throw the beat doll over at Fishman. They'll stay a nice clean up. They do pop the BKB.
Yeah.
The spear over onto Toby. They found this Broodmother. They just need to close the gap.
A lot of different teams in different drafts even.
Yeah. Very, very popular pickup as Teatro. Open up with the silence and a net collapse waiting nearby. Trying to be patient. Pops the BKB. Teatro still alive and kicking the turn over onto Kataomi plus the Cataclysm. Will do plenty of damage, but Teatro, he's not looking too healthy. Does pop his own BKB to try to survive TORONTOTOKYO though. Over on the side, dropping the Tornado EMP plus the meatball over onto Toby. Insatiable hunger, but he just can't munch on anything as they give the clicks down. The song is going to get used by Pure. Like they're gonna try to run. Look at that long range impetus tossed out.
Yeah, these team fighters are not going. Illusions are shoving back most of Team Spirits. They're trying to move in, but of course the illusions reveal all of them.
Have a Hill Troll creep right now. Okay, they're gonna go for a little bit of initiation. TORONTOTOKYO just poking. Yatoro though stuck here on the cliff for the moment. There's the rebound off from Mira. Jumping, and there it is. There's the Chronosphere, but the song coming into play. Still managing to get that Cataclysm off because it wasn't quite over there fast enough. Looks like Mira though is going to take a lot of damage. Will follow up now. Pure stuck in this arena. It's just getting clicked down. It's just so much damage again as they'll chase after Fishman. These impetus going long range. Buyback coming out from Naga Stormer. He's trying to stay alive. Doesn't have that BKB any longer. Yasuo still having it. He's getting a couple nice bashes, and these impetus again just dishing out damage. Turn back around with the tornado. The buyback from Stormstormer. They get Kataomi. Toby just getting clicked down as they're gonna try to teleport back, and Pure is here. Stormstormer is here. The Poshka looking a little bit scared, but yeah, here we go. Collapse left behind, does have the net on him. It's not looking too great, but on the back lines they find themselves. Stormstormer, it's a triple kill now for Yato, and now this is looking very scary for Pure because he's got to go toe to toe, but Toby is doing the damage. They'll still manage to get the kill. Now Toby, RC, oh my god, they can't kill Yato. He is just too survivable.
I think they call it on that.
They call GG.
Yeah, that was... Naga got caught out a little bit too deep. She was using the song there to try and let her team kill off the Marcy while she held the rest. But at the end of the song, he just gets immediately arena'd by Mars there and gets brought down very, very quickly. And